Hey guys, it's been a while and I took a much needed break. I think taking a break also helps you with the creative process of what you want to create. So I took a little break along with the kids at school that take a long winter break. So today I wanted to talk about the different planner stacks that I was thinking for 2023. I did want to have these uploaded before 2023 started, but it just didn't work out that way. There's also a pocket planner. Do you know, when I was younger, you could go to any store and find a pocket planner. I never thought it would be difficult to find a pocket planner just going to a regular store. And apparently now you can only buy them online. You're not going to easily find them in store. But anyway, some of the planners that I was thinking about using for 2023 are the Hobonichi Cousin, which I have on a previous video. I can link it down below. The Cat Espresso Company clear cover on it, and then you can decorate the cousin in any kind of way that you want. These inserts I washi tape from Cloth and Paper because I wanted a black and white vibe, but I also want it to mean something. This one says balance is not something you find, it's something that you create, which I agree with. Then I like the back part that says tough times never last, but tough people do. And it looks like a little newspaper magazine article. So I like that. And then I have it divided because I wanted to easily be able to find the month to month. And then I have another little divider there to help me find the hourly, week. And then I have another divider display to help me find the dailies. So I'm really going to use this for a personal Bible study. I can show you what I did for this week. I'm not going to be a really artistic person here. Maybe when I was younger I was, but I'm not as artistic. But my mess is organized and it actually means something to me. So this right here is from 2 Kings chapter 24 and chapter 25. And I have my different various notes in different colors, and they all mean something to me. Maybe not to you, but to me, I would exactly know where I left off and what each point means. The one planner that I use daily, and I discussed this earlier in 2022, this is the Superior Label planner, and I love the leather because I don't really baby this leather, but I like how sturdy it is, and I like how nobody's planner is gonna be the same, because everybody's is gonna wear and tear, patina in their own unique way. So that's what I like about this. And I love zip arounds. So when you first open it up, I have like a little sticker pouch in there. And I have it clipped with a Superior Label clip. And then the months on this particular planner, if I can find an empty one, they look like this. I love it because it gives me enough room to write in. And this particular planner is called the Ardium planner, ARDIUM planner. And let me see what site I bought this on. Ardium planner. Let's see what the front looks like. It says Ardium Monthly Planner 2023. And it already comes in this little plastic. Then I added the little panda there. But I like it because I didn't have to worry about laminating the cover or finding a plastic that would that the planner could fit in. Then this Ardium planner also has a section called Free Note, and that looks like graph paper. like so. And I haven't really used that portion of it. But then every time I have a planner, my setup always has to have the monthly part of it. I'm not really a weeks person, and I'm not really a daily person unless I have a specific goal in mind for that particular planner. But when I have a setup like this, I like having the monthly planner on one side and then a notebook on the other side for my to-do list. And this one is called Write Down Everything Line Note from, let's see who makes this. Went on a site and just got them all. Indigo, Indigo. Okay. And in order to fit into this zipped around planner, you'll see I had to cut around the edges so that it would zip around correctly. It doesn't bother me. The back of that Superior Label planner has a pocket, a big pocket there, another medium-sized pocket, and then on the end, a zippered pocket, which I really haven't done anything with. But I guess if you wanted to, this could be your planner / wallet, and you could walk around anywhere with it. I've had the Louis Vuitton desk agenda. It was just too big for me, and I don't really travel with big planners. I don't really even travel with this unless it's a necessary appointment that I would need these for. But usually I leave this big planner at home, and this is A5 size. So anyway, this is my go-to for every day. And then for on the go, I have the Louis Vuitton zip around Eclipse brazza kind of wallet. You'll see that it has slots in there, like if I wanted to put a planner. I had the Hobonichi Weeks planner on this side, but then I moved it to this side because it's got a bigger pocket. But I really only put the Hobonichi Weeks in here when, let's say I have an appointment to go to. Sometimes I do some freelance work, and I might need to know if I'm available for, you know, the next couple of weeks within the month while I'm with a client. So what I do is I use the Hobonichi Weeks, or a pocket planner would fit in here, which I have 1 or 2 on order because I want to know which ones I'm really going to be able to fit in here, and if I have to cut around to make it fit in here, which it'll be a slight cut, but you see the size of this compared to this. This fits in a purse easily, which this would too, but it would weigh it down. So I'm trying to make this my wallet / notebook / daily planner, but I don't need a little daily planner in here every day. I just need it when I go on appointments, or like doctor's appointments, dentist appointments. I don't really need to carry a planner with me at all times. But if that were the case and I needed the either pocket planner or Hobonichi Weeks in here, which I still haven't decided which one I'm going to go with for 2023, I would just transfer the information that I have on this planner. I would transfer it in the planner that I would put in here. And basically what I would do, my method would be to, since the boxes are smaller in the pocket planner or Hobonichi Weeks, is simply highlight the boxes that already have appointments for the days that I already have appointments set up for. And then I can just easily look down and go, no, I'm not going to do an appointment on that day. No, I can't do it on this day. So it's just an easy way to glance. If the day in the pocket planner or Hobonichi Weeks is highlighted, then why would I add something else to that day? Now, if I had something planned earlier in the day, and I know that that would open up the rest of the day for me, then I would, on the highlighted part of the Hobonichi Weeks or pocket planner, I would put appointment is from 8 to 10. And then I know that on that highlighted part, what time I could like visualize I'd be done with that particular appointment, and then that opens up the rest of my day. So that would help me stay on track, but that's what the planner in here would be for. Then I got I've heard a lot of people talk about the Malden, and before the holidays, there was Filofax had a really good sale. I forgot what weeks it was, but I saw this color, and I'm not really a soft, squishy leather person, which is why I've never gotten a Giglio before. And I actually sold my Vanderspec leather planner because I don't really like squishy material planners. I never have. I'm from the Franklin Covey generation, which that's what I had in high school, Franklin Covey. Then when I had my first like real executive job, the company provided for me to have a Franklin Covey planner. So I'm used to having those sturdy, heavy planners. But I did like how on a lot of videos people say and show how their Malden has held up over the years. And I did like this color. I'm not really... I do like 8.5s because you can write more in them. And I did like the Malden because it has all the space. And then I already had these inserts from Cloth and Paper. Let me show you what they look like. They just have like different black and white prints on them. So I separated them with these little side dividers. These are the monthlies, and the monthlies look like this. And then I kept the weeklies of the Filofax in there. Like I said, I don't really use the weeklies or hourly. I don't use a lot of that, maybe for a list. But really, I usually like having my to-dos and my list in one notebook and just crossing them off, because once I'm done with that piece of paper, I toss it. I don't keep it in my planner. And then the other section of it has the notes. So here's the other little divider that ends all the monthlies. And then you have my notes section, which starts with... This is some of the Filofax notes, the blank paper. And then I added the Cloth and Paper notes paper that I had gotten with the rest of the inserts. And this is more like project based because you put the subject on one side and then the notes on the other. And then it even have like a little section in the bottom, so everything's already divided line. So you could use it for work, for project-based schedules. And then, oh, this was in the Filofax, this to-do list, so I went ahead and added it behind the notes section. And then Filofax gave me some graph paper, some blank paper, and then they gave me contacts. So the contacts kind of have like name, number, something like that. I really don't use that stuff. Some colored note paper. And then I put the dividers in the back from Filofax. I really don't use that stuff, but just in case. And then my little big pocket plastic. In the back of the Malden, you have a pocket in here that you can put like a little legal pad that fits this size in here. And then the satisfaction of hearing the snap works like this. Oh, the leather smells good on this. What will I use this for? Well, I'm the type of person that has always loved planners. So what I do is I might use one planner for the first half of the year. Sometimes I don't even get to the first 6 months. I get kind of bored and then I'll move in with another planner. But I like having that availability of that you have calendars for that same year, but that I can switch, you know, and use them for different things. So I have inserts, you know, for all the different planners that I use. And that gives me that flexibility to move around in planners as I want to during the year. I wanted to show you the pocket planners that I was thinking of to use with the zip around, because I wanted to show you how it fits in there and if you would have to cut in between. But that will probably be a separate video because it hasn't come in yet. And I'm still waiting on it. And I don't I do want you to have the visual on what I'm talking about for the pocket planner. So, and of course, there's people who don't do the paper planner and just use their iPad as the planner. There are some appointments that I will put on my phone. Not a lot of them, but some that I can think of at the top of my head are things that need to be done like that week. If I'm already in that week and I don't want to forget, I will quickly enter the appointment on my phone. But I rarely ever do that. Sometimes what I do is just like text myself the information that I need so that when I get home, I can go ahead and put it in my planner. I do like the idea, and this could change between the Hobonichi cousin and the Malden. I don't know yet, but as far as a Bible study is concerned, I do like having something like that, whether you believe in journaling or not. But I like having that option where you can write, whether it's your research or whether you do Bible activity weekly, or you put down some notes in your journal that help you reflect on positive information, whatever it is. I do believe that actually helps you. I think it is good for your mental health to be able to write down positive information that keeps you going for that week, or something that you can focus on that's positive for when things don't seem to work out for you on that particular, day. You have something noted down, written down for that week that you kind of can go back to and think about, okay, this is going to pass. This will be okay. So you can use, I do like how the Hobonichi cousin has that big daily that you could start here and write something. You could either write, if you're not an avid Bible reader, you could write 5 things that I'm grateful for today, and just make yourself a little list. And actually, it's a good little list to have your children write too, because it helps them see the positive things that are going on in their life, because we're all going to have something negative happen here and there. But if we can keep abreast of all the positive things that we've written down that keep us going, then those are the little things that give us hope for the next day when things are not going so well. So that's my 2 cent, 5 cent, 10 cent for the day. Sorry, it's been a long time since I've made a video, but I did want to take a break when my kids took break off of school. I really didn't go anywhere, but I was able to visit more with friends that I don't really get to catch up with a lot, that live around my area, and I was able to get a lot of things done and organized that I wanted to get done. And also, it enabled me to focus on my health and get a lot of my appointments that I needed to get done for the year for my Crohn's disease, and prepare for my colonoscopy that I have to have every year. So it gave me that time to refresh and just to feel revived, to take that little break. And I don't get paid to make these videos, at least not as yet, but this is a little hobby that I do. So I didn't feel the need that I had to be on here, on this certain day at this certain time, because I am my own boss when it comes to that. And I don't have a company telling me you need to be out promoting this. So these things that I tell you about, these planners and so forth, they're my opinion. They're things that I have worked for me that I want to impart on you and see if that works for you. But yeah, if you're using a certain planner or certain planners for your daily life that work for different aspects of your life, please jot them on the notes below. And it's good to have everybody bouncing ideas off of each other, because it might be a planner system that I hadn't even thought of. I've used Erin condren, but mostly I use my Erin condrens for keeping track of the kids' assignments that they have to turn in because they're on an online school. But I really don't use Erin Condren for a lot. I know they have smaller planners now, but I don't know. I don't really use the spiral bound to take anywhere. And I like how little this is, and it just sits on one side of my desk, and it's small. It's 8x5. I don't like having like a big desk planner. I used to have those when I worked in the office, and that was good because when I worked in an office, I needed more writing space to write down several different appointments that were going on day to day, or meetings and so forth. But my situation is different now. So the planner that I have, 8x5, works for me. I love zip around, as you can tell. Zip around. I feel like even if I don't have sufficient pockets, I can just stuff things in there when I'm in a hurry, and they're not going to get lost. So I hope you enjoy this video. Please don't forget to subscribe. Please tell your friends that love planners and love talking about planners. Invite them to my channel. And until next time, bye.